Hey YouTube, what's going on? Mark here, and happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I just remembered I almost forgot, but I remember it's Winchester's, but yeah, that's what I come on here to tell you about. Well, I'll get this out of the way before I get to the main topic of this video. So, I tried to go watch the Winchesters on my DVR last night to catch up on the schedule, and when it looked really daunting in the beginning, like a little calm before the storm, I had to pause it, and I know how scary stuff like that can be. And so remember when I saw those claws, those creepy looking claws on one of the promotional posters? And then my office light is burned out, so I brought the lamp from the man cave in there in case I got really scared. And then I thought, well, I paused and I was like, wait a minute, this may be a little scarier than I think. So I went to the Winchester Supernatural Wiki to check it out like Kevin LePage to see how scary it is. Yeah, it was scary beyond no reason. Like, hell no, fuck that. I mean, I have nothing against or no vendetta against, the people that were working alongside Meg, because Meg was probably going to be the biggest reason I was going to watch it. But it's not that I have anything against that show, like the prequel that I was going to watch, the Winchester, or the main Supernatural series, or the people involved in it, that Meg, surrounded herself with. Not at all. It's just that I'm a wuss and I will not watch scary stuff like that. Now, this just has me worried for the Watchful Eye on Freeform. I have to see how scary that is. And I don't have anything against the people that, if it's the same thing, if it's that scary too, it's nothing against that show as a whole or the people involved in it that, Miriam Molino, Grace Kaufman, and Lex Lumpkin have surrounded themselves with, I have no vendetta against anybody on these shows or the shows itself. It's just my personal preference. I just do not want to watch scary stuff and give myself nightmares again for the first time in God knows how long. Because I've gone a long time since the last time I had a nightmare. So I want to keep that streak going. I want to keep the streak going. How long it's been since I've never been stung by a bee in my entire 28 years I've lived. The warm weather, it's going away because we still got a few warm days left. I know this coming weekend, though, I might produce you a bonus video on Sunday. It depends. But anyway, that's what I came here to talk about. So, yeah, first off, my health. I'm almost better. I'm still a little plugged, but it's clearing up for the most part. It's clearing up more and more. I was starting to feel a lot better yesterday, but I'm not 100% yet, which is why, for precautionary reasons, I'm taking the next 2 days off, tomorrow and Thursday off, and Friday, it just depends on how I feel. So hopefully Friday I'll be able to walk it and do a little walk-off, work day. That way I can prepare myself to bring you guys that ViaQuest basketball rager in the second half of the day. And of course, so therefore, I'm hanging in there. I mean, I'm almost better. I mean, hopefully, it'll be glorious when I'll be able to move at 100% again and go back to doing the things I'm used to doing and going back to my regularly scheduled daily lives. So yeah, the upload schedule depends on my health. So the ViaQuest basketball ranger on Friday, but if I'm still not well enough on Friday, then we're gonna do Villains of Valley View and Ultraviolet and Black Scorpion, which I think is gonna be the Larry Foyt and Ty Dillon installment each. I think I remembered on the top of my head, and I didn't have to have a brain fart and check it out or check it out like Kevin LePage. Nothing. Just goes to show you I'm kind of getting better with my instant memory. So my memory as a whole is awesome, but my instant memory is where I need work. So therefore, yeah, but if I'm well enough by the end of the week, then the ViaQuest basketball ranger will come out Friday, and then of course we're gonna do the usual but yeah, that's why I just back to the Winchester stuff because of my story of how scary the Winchesters is. I scrapped it from my schedule, so Tuesdays I could do whatever I want. So this upload schedule, health pending, will look like this. Tomorrow we'll be doing the the Mike Skinner installment of Goldberg's. I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think either Mike Skinner or Terry Labonte. It depends. I'll have to double it. See, that's where I see what I mean. Instant memory is a little 50-50. So, you know what? I could just check for the hell of it. So yeah, I was right the first time. It's going to be the Terry Labonte installment of the Goldbergs tomorrow. Then the Johnny Benson and Mike Skinner installment of Lele and Flatch on Thursday. Friday depends on how I feel. If I'm not feeling up to par by Friday, then we're going to stay the hell home and watch the Larry Foyt and Ty Dillon installments of Villains of Valley View and Ultraviolet and Black Scorpion. But if I'm nursed back to health in time, then it's the ViaQuest Basketball Rager. And then Saturday, we're gonna be going Halloween costume shopping with my mom. I'm gonna spend a whole day with her. We're probably gonna have breakfast at Blue Sky. I would say IHOP, but both of the IHOPs around here closed. But sadly, I had to miss that today with work. But I don't even know how they were gonna figure that out with two of the IHOPs we had close here to our house gone. And I would have said Denny's, but I fucking hate that place. It's basically the breakfast equivalent to what McDonald's is to me now. I used to love it as a kid, but now as an adult, I fucking hate it. So therefore, Blue Sky is the only choice we have. Then I'm gonna go Halloween costume shopping for the David Arnold outfit. I'm gonna use I'll get to that in a second for the, you know what I mean. So that's what's going to be this year's Halloween costume. And Sunday, I probably should be my massive coat should probably be long gone by this coming Sunday. So maybe we'll be able to bullshit some outdoor time in 73-degree weather Sunday and Monday. So we might be able to do that. So, but it's not going to be the Sandy Ridge finale. That's not till like the beginning of next month. That's like a few weeks from now. So therefore, Halloween, it's going to be a day with my mom, breakfast and Halloween costume shopping on Saturday. But if I feel like I want to stay inside, no matter how good the weather is, then yeah, we can watch the Ford 400, even though I'll most likely skip that shit if the weather's that nice, Monday, I have no fucking idea, considering, I might do a neighborhood fun, tear it up like Terry Labonte on Sunday or Monday, depending on if I want to record YouTube video or not on either of those 2 days, so... Of course, Halloween day. We'll most likely watch the Old Dominion 500 in Martinsville the day before Halloween, because this year on Halloween and then next year and the year after that on Halloween, we're back in the fight. I won't reveal my plans for next year and the year after that. I probably have without realizing it in the past, but okay, I got my arm itches. God damn it. I won't reveal my plans for next year, or the year after, even though for those who follow me on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter, probably no, but this year I'm doing David A. Arnold in his honor, which on Halloween, which is on Monday this year, it's going to be a Rager video. It's going to be the Mike and Mo Halloween birthday Rager, because let me explain to you what that means. Do you guys remember the show Nickelodeon Guts? That was, that became Global Guts in the 4th and final season, where Mike O'Malley was the silly ass host, and then Mo was the beautiful, British referee. Well, they each have a birthday, and one's on the 30th, one's on the 31st. I think Mike's on the 31st and Mo's on the 30th. So I figured it would be a perfect idea to combine them together to celebrate for Halloween. And remember, we also did a Jaheim Toombs birthday tribute on Halloween in 2018, which I will give you the link to that when we record this year's Halloween birthday Rager for Mike O'Malley or More Quirk. So therefore, that's where the idea came from. So I'm going to do it in my David A. Arnold costume. And the outro is going to be totally different than we're used to, and it's a surprise on what it's going to be, so I'm not going to tell you what it is, because if I did, it wouldn't be a surprise. The intro is going to be slightly different too, so then it's going to be, and special videos like this come out, the intros and outros change for like a one-time thing, like every once in a while. If it happened all the time, it wouldn't be as appreciated as it should be. So therefore, and then of course the Sandy Ridge finale, whenever the nice weather wants to hit for its final time before, in 2022, before going away until March, April, May 2023. So, and of course, come the last of Adventures in Autumn, and then the winter will be helping Matthew McKnight, Justin Rogerson, Joel Trimmer, and Cameron Beal kickstart their YouTube careers, going to their houses to, help them, with, and show them how editing is and works and whatnot. with their computers, their phones and whatnot, help them, that way in case I can't always be there and they want to record something and put it together on their own without my help. That's why I'm there for them to learn. I'm like the Sandy Ridge YouTube Doctor 101. So therefore, yeah, the best is yet to come after Adventures in Autumn is over. First of all, the return of Winter Dinners with Abby Sorg and her family, the queen of tearing shit up. We got the helping, the neighbors, some of the neighbors' YouTube channels kickstart their YouTube career, like boot up their YouTube careers. I'm gonna keep on. That's what I was trying to say. Boot up. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to say. Boot up their YouTube careers or kickstart the YouTube careers. So I was kind of torn in between both. We got merchandise videos with Supersonic Fan 113. With Justin Rogerson, him and I are gonna record Christmas Brothers stuff come the next 2 months, and the next month and the month after that. And then, we got the Richard Petty Fantasy Cup on NASCAR Thunder 2004. I think I know how to record the games and off the TV and just the game and not the skin of the TV or like any part of the house. I just gotta find the proper recording, device, whereas capture cards, like Aubrey Scott Productions does with his Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy videos, and the NASCAR YouTubes record these EA NASCAR games with the way they do it. I gotta figure out a way. But speaking of Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy, yeah, that we're gonna do PS1 First Edition WF and J Game Night, episode, which is exactly like the real show. We're using the form of we're gonna do video games first. We're gonna do two PS1s, First Edition, Second Edition first, in that order, and then we're gonna work our way up. PS2, then Plug and Play, then the Nintendo Wii, and before you know it, we'll be going live action. We'll have a shitload of videos and YouTube and subscribers by then, but I look forward to it. And then, of course, the fanfics, we change history in Spurs basketball and NASCAR history. That's going to kind of be a conversation we're going to save for another day. But then, of course, we also this winter, besides all that stuff I mentioned, between Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy, on PS1 First Edition, then Richard Petty stuff on Thunder 04, and the merchandise video, Supersonic Fan 113, and the Christmas Brothers stuff for Just Dad, Justin Rogerson, and, of course, helping Justin, Joel, Trimmer, Cameron, Matthew McKnight kickstart their YouTube careers and boot everything up. We have a mystery series coming up with Dale Sr. on NASCAR Thunder 2003. Only my mom knows about it, so therefore she's the only one that knows. I'm not telling any of the rest of you, because if I did, it wouldn't be a surprise. But I will give only one hint though. Someone else did a mystery series like this that inspired me to do it in like a different form of fashion. So that's the way I'm gonna. Because it was mainly, the guy doing it, kind of inspired me to do it, period. But there was a particular comment, that inspired me to do something specific with it. So I will reveal, I probably will make a promo video of it, like certainly before I premiere it. And it's not going to be a streamed version because I don't have that kind of equipment to stream stuff like that. It's going to be like one episode at a time, episode by episode by episode. So you'll find out what it is. I just want, but I almost ended the video so sudden. You're probably waiting for me to talk about the Dillon stuff with Spire. Well, here you go. So, anyway, I had a feeling that Ty was going to stay in Winston Cup, considering he wasn't going to come back to the Petties next year, because Noah Gregson was going to take that ride. So, therefore, yeah, I'm very excited, for Ty, even if it's not the best equipment, he's staying in Winston Cup, and, as much as I'm a lifelong RCR fan with, Earnhardt Sr., Hemrick, Austin, I commend Ty for wanting to do stuff on his own and not, be an RC shadow, considering, Jill just offered him to drive for him, a couple times in the past, but Ty said no and declined. He didn't want to do it because he wanted to do things his way, which is, I understand why people like him over Austin, and I understand that, I have more money on Austin stuff than Ty stuff, but honest to God, the only reason I prefer Ty in a way, because Austin has 4 Winston Cup wins. I've waited for 5, about to be 6 years, for Ty to get his first Winston Cup win. And the day that finally happens, I already know it. I am not going to be able to talk for a whole week. My voice will be gone for a whole week because all the jubilant screaming my lungs out I'm going to be doing. And hopefully, if I'm actually watching that race, I'll be able to record my reaction. I hope I'm able to watch more races next year, but I don't guarantee that's going to happen because, when it's summer outside in the, late May, all of June, July, and most of August, I'm never in the house when the weather's nice like that. So therefore, I basically, since 2021, began skipping races on nice days to find other things to do and better stuff, better stuff, but blah, 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 blah. Now that, since 2021, I've been skipping races on nice days to find other things to do and better stuff to do. So, therefore, better stuff to accomplish and worry about. You know what I mean? As part of growing up, I don't mind missing races now and then, so therefore I don't even care if drivers I like win the race or whatever. Hell, Noah Gragson won 4 straight Busch Series races, but I didn't watch either one of them. The Darlington one I know because I was at Crotchy Dooms with the little end of the summer explosion with, his son and his friends with that 3-on-3 outdoor basketball tournament that sadly Zach Barnhart, Sheila Polo had to miss out on along with Tyler and Leaf. But, maybe sometime next summer when we get to the tail end of spring is in the air, when we get close to tail end of season 2 of spring is in the air, and the beginning and right close to the beginning of season 3 of Fun in the Sun, maybe we'll do a 3-on-3 outdoor basketball tournament video. I don't know if I'll count it as Agapso Acción Usador, but I might consider it. I'll let you guys know down the line when we get to season 2 of Spring is in the Air. Because I'm doing that. Because remember, you saw Zach Barnhart's TikTok. Back second grade team in the back second grade AAQ team in the nation, some shit like that. If you remember, I think that was the day of the Coke 600. I didn't come out because I was so invested in the Coke 600 at Charlotte, and that one had lots of crashes and 18 cautions. If you guys remember that live stream that I did, so yeah. So maybe if they do it again next year, and whether it's on the Coke day of the Coke 600, whether or not it's on the day of the Coke 600 again, then I'll just say fuck the Coke 600 and maybe go spend time. We don't know what our real life friends' plans for the next summer or next spring is, because that's like a whole year away from now. So therefore, we just have to wait and see how it all plays out. So if we see a TikTok, we're going to do TikTok, or someone messages me, so and so is here, come over, and and if I'm up at a opportune and reasonable, appropriate time, then I'm throwing my Tim Duncan on and bringing my ass out there. So therefore, yeah. So I have a lot of big plans, so much in store for the next several months that will take us into season 2 of Spring is in the Air and season 3 of Fun in the Sun, even though that's a whole year away from now. And of course, we got season 2 of Winter Wonderland planned out. So therefore, I will see you guys tomorrow for when we do the Terry Labonte installment of the Goldbergs, I think. Yeah, so have a good night tonight and a better day tomorrow. Life will give you a lot of lows, but when you hit a high, enjoy it. It ain't for the weak. Goddamn, pace yourself, bring your ass, be you. You have to try harder to do less. You can't deport a dream. Sometimes the worst things in life lead to the best things. Always bet on the side of love. You got to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Sometimes you just got to be present. You never fail until you stop trying. It never pays to worry too much about things. It's never too late to turn the day around. Another day on time, another day to shine. Sometimes you just got to flock yourself. Trust your instincts, stand up for yourself, and not back down to anyone. Take care, everyone. Good night, and I'm looking forward to getting new Noah Gragson and Ty Dillon memorabilia from the 42 and 77 at 2023. So, therefore, there's going to be a lot of money that's going to be spent, and I'm looking forward to sporting this new gear at MIS in August 2023 when I bring you another MIS vlog, and of course, the championship race at Phoenix in 2023 when we go there. Me and my dad go there for the Checker Auto Parts 500, the Bosch's Supermarket 200, or the 250, I don't fucking remember, something like that. And I think it's 200 because I know the truck series is Chevy Silverado 150. So I look forward to bringing you guys that race freaking vlog at the end of next year, and maybe run into Space Metal Ferrari and Cherie Ashley Arendt. So see you later, everyone.